Hello and welcome to Dwarf Fortress episode 9, in which we are here to build more stuff. We finished digging out that outside farm, and now I'm going to start channeling it out, so that there's sunlight on the entire thing, so that the outside plants can grow. Yeah, I don't mean to have downward staircases, I want channels, because you just build downward staircases, but just staircases all over the farm. Build channels, you have a bunch of flat ground all over the farm, which is what you need, because I don't think you can farm in staircases. I've never tried, but I don't think you can. I also need to build archery targets soon. Yeah, the reason why the Master Mason isn't doing anything is because I forgot to re-enable his, masonry and stone crafting. But, whatever. Nope. Biscuits. 27 biscuits. Made from pure turkey eggs. Actually, the material for the biscuits is the same one as the eggs, so they're like, the biscuits are like made of eggshells or something. I don't get it, but that's how it is. Yeah, my miner's gonna fall down and almost die in a few seconds. Like, you know. I don't know when he does it, but he falls down. And, I mean, he doesn't actually die from the fall, which is kind of the annoying part. I mean, not that I really want him to die, but, yeah, he fell down. See, right now he's not actually wounded too badly. One of the problems is that, one, I don't have a hospital, and two, I have no doctors or nurses to keep him hydrated, and three, he decided to get injured in winter, which means I have no water to give to him. So he's kind of dead. Maybe not dead, so much as just probably not going to be alive for too much longer. Yeah, I know, that was kind of a major spoiler, but, it's true. And, you can see there's plants starting to make it through on the bottom. The outside plants, like the grass and the bamboo, starting to come down into the little cavern. Actually, I will be able to, still farm above ground plants. Apparently you only need like one tile of the farming plot to be up, so I didn't even need to use that guy at all. Could have just left him how I was. But no. I decided, let's go take it out. Yeah. A lot of these plants I can't actually eat. You can't eat bladeweed, rope reeds, or hideroot. Hideroot and bladeweed are both used for making dyes. Hideroot is used for making things red, and bladeweed is used for making things blue. Rope reeds are used for making cloth, which I would do, but I'm not going to be doing really any cloth work. I'll just buy all the cloth I need from the elves, and make it into bags myself if I don't just buy the bags from them. I need to increase my stockpile sizes of everything but stone, because I need more of everything but stone. Pretty generally just because, I mean, it's best to have as much stuff as you can inside the fortress, because it'll make it more efficient for your dwarves, and if for some reason you get cut off from your supplies, like by a siege or whatnot, you're still just fine to continue working, because you have so much stuff inside your fortress, which is really nice. Okay, so they built the beds in the bedrooms, and they brought him to rest in one of them, which is good, but it's not good enough for his survival. He's not actually going to die from his wounds. This guy's finally, well, not finally, it actually happened pretty quickly. He's making the above ground farm, and I'm going to get rid of these channels so that I don't get any other miners that decide to go kill themselves. I need to remove that other outside farm plot that I was building earlier. My normal underground farm plot is still producing like crazy, because I have so many plum seeds. I can just plant it all, and then it's like an unending harvest. There is no harvest season. Harvest season is all year. Even in the winter, we still have a harvest season. Although I would kind of like it if the dwarves just planted like 100 plants, like they just planted like the entire field, and then later, like in like actually like real growing times, like, you know, like a 60-day thing, it would just, they would all pop up, and then you'd have to go harvest them. I think I like that more because it's more realistic. I mean, I know the plants don't all grow at the same rate and whatnot, but these don't have to either. And then you can, I mean, maybe like have different modes like harvest when they're all grown or whatnot. But I think it would be more realistic because plants don't grow all the time. Even though I know these are mushrooms, so they would grow more, but they wouldn't grow all the time. I mean, they don't need sunlight or anything, which is why they can grow underground. But, I mean, you don't need to fertilize, you don't need to do anything, you just need to throw the seed in the ground, and like, I think it's 21 days later, it pops back up, ready to be eaten. You don't even have to clean it off. You don't have to cook it, you can just eat the raw mushroom. Suppose that's good, but... I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm looking for people with skills like being a doctor or something. And so I think that's what I'm doing. I'm not really oh yeah, because I need a doctor to see if I can get my mason back on his feet. Yeah, dwarven places usually have a pretty high mortality rate because medicine system doesn't work all that great. A lot of the times, the people just don't get help. Even if the doctors aren't doing anything, they're just like standing around and they're just like, well, I have no job. It's like, why don't you help those people? Because oh yeah, by the way, since this one is both underground and above ground, I can grow both above ground and underground plants here. And if the only downside of doing it in this zone is that, if the crossbow dwarves come over here, they can actually shoot down through the, hole in the roof that lets us the sunlight in. But if I close that up with the with glass or something else clear like ice, but I mean that'd melt, but I could do it with ice, then they wouldn't be able to shoot through, and I'd still get the sunlight I need for the above ground plants. So yeah, not too much going on right now. They just removed the other above ground farm, and now I'm back. We planted some longland grass seeds in there. Longland grass is like a kind of like wheat you have to mill until flour, and then you can cook it. Right now this guy's not doing anything, and you finally figure out why he's not doing anything. Like, oh, he has no jobs enabled. Maybe that's why he's not doing anything. I'm so smart. Yeah, this guy, I made the bookkeeper into the doctor. He's going to go clean the patient, but he can't because there's no water. So he'll get no care. So pretty much if people get injured during winter, they're screwed because I don't have any water sources inside the fortress yet. But once I do, I'll be able to treat them pretty much at any time that I want. I'm going to build a well outside to form a meeting place for my animals later. I haven't actually done that yet, and I'm pretty far ahead. So you'll see it eventually. It'll be a mass gathering of just animals, and they'll just probably like grazing the crap out of the ground, if they graze at all. Actually, I'm not sure if they graze anywhere that's not their pen. I'm pretty sure they do, though, because otherwise I think they'd be dying a lot faster than they do. Because I don't really care for anything but turkeys, cats, like eagles, and dogs. Well, I do eagles, elephants, war bears, and whatnot, because those are all really good war animals. Right now I'm making sure that they don't cook anything that's not, because I don't want them cooking into the alcohol, because I need that for drinking. I don't want them cooking into the normal food, because I don't want to waste my time cooking things you can already eat. I don't know how they cook the meat from the animals in the butcher shop while he just like knifes them once, but they do, so it's safe. Now I'm starting up the archery targets. The annoying part about these is that you need to have architecture, and then they'll start building them. So I'm going to make a guy into an architect later on. Actually, this is pretty soon later, not a long time later. But yeah, needs setting, smashed apart, needs cleaning. Never get that. Nor do I even have any cloth or thread to suture or dress with. Or immobilize things, because I don't have any traction. I don't have anything with which I can provide doctor or doctoral care. I'll probably make my hospital right next to the barracks, like I said, pretty sure I said earlier. I don't know. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.